Once upon a time, in the misty highlands of South America, a humble plant was quietly growing in the wild. Little did anyone know that this unassuming tuber, known as the potato, would go on to shape the destiny of nations and revolutionize global agriculture. Our story begins in the ancient Andean civilizations of Peru and Bolivia, where potatoes were first domesticated around 7,000 to 10,000 years ago. The indigenous people of the region, known as the Andean farmers, recognized the potato's potential as a reliable food source. They cultivated different varieties, adapting them to the diverse terrains and climates of the Andes. Over centuries, they refined their techniques, selectively breeding potatoes with desirable traits like size, taste, and storage capabilities. In the 16th century, European explorers set sail on their grand adventures across the oceans. Among them was the intrepid Spanish conquistador, Francisco Pizarro, who led an expedition to conquer the Inca Empire. It was during this conquest that Pizarro's men encountered the potato for the first time. At first, the European conquistadors were skeptical of this strange, knobby vegetable. They were accustomed to staples like wheat and barley, and the potato seemed foreign and unappetizing. Nevertheless, they observed the Inca people thriving on this tuber, and curiosity overcame their reservations. Pizarro's men brought potatoes back to Europe as a botanical curiosity. They arrived in Spain, where the potato faced an uphill battle to gain acceptance. Some considered it a novelty, fit only for animal fodder. But gradually, a few visionary individuals recognized its potential. One such person was Antoine-Augustin Parmentier, a French pharmacist and agronomist. Parmentier, who had been captured by the Prussians during the 7 Years' War, had survived on a diet of potatoes and became convinced of their nutritional value. He championed the potato, advocating for its cultivation and consumption. Parmentier's efforts were not in vain. As famine struck Europe in the late 18th century, governments and farmers began to embrace the potato as a solution to food scarcity. Its hardy nature and ability to grow in poor soil made it a reliable crop, particularly in regions plagued by war and poverty. The potato's journey across Europe was not without obstacles. People were skeptical and superstitious, associating it with diseases, poison, and even devilry. Yet through perseverance and education, the potato slowly won hearts and stomachs. In Ireland, the potato truly took root and became an integral part of the local diet. The Irish people, predominantly poor and reliant on subsistence farming, embraced the potato as a staple crop. Its high yield and caloric value allowed a rapidly growing population to sustain itself. But in the mid-19th century, disaster struck. A deadly fungal disease known as late blight ravaged potato crops in Ireland. The Great Famine ensued, resulting in the deaths of millions and mass emigration. It was a tragic chapter in the history of potato cultivation, exposing the risks of relying too heavily on a single crop. Nonetheless, the potato's impact on Europe was transformative. It boosted agricultural productivity, enabling larger populations and urbanization. It became an essential food source, particularly for the working class. Potatoes were versatile, adaptable, and could be prepared in countless ways, from simple boiled spuds to crispy French fries. The potato also had indirect effects on European society. As people consumed more calories, they grew stronger and healthier. This improved nutrition played a role in increasing life expectancy and contributing to population growth. The surplus of food allowed some individuals to pursue non-agricultural occupations, fueling the rise of industry, commerce, and intellectual pursuits. Furthermore, the potato's ability to grow in colder climates opened up new agricultural frontiers in Northern Europe. Countries like Germany, Russia, and Poland, which had struggled with traditional cereal crops, found a lifeline in the potato. It became a symbol of progress and modernity. Today, the potato is one of the most widely grown and consumed crops in the world. It has transcended borders and cultural boundaries, nourishing billions of people. From the highlands of the Andes to the fields of Europe, the potato's journey is a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of humanity, and a reminder of the profound impact a humble tuber can have on the course of history.